Hey YouTube, it's the morning and I couldn't go back to sleep because I'm overthinking. There's a lot of personal crap going on in my life that's stressing me out, that's causing a lot of, well, it's not causing my anxiety and depression, I already have that, but it's making it spike up and making it hard. And I woke up this morning and I couldn't go back to sleep. So I thought, what better way to help distract me a little bit from my crazy, raging web of thoughts than to make a YouTube video that's completely unrelated. So that's what I'm doing. I just want to talk about something that bothers me, if that's okay. I've got my cereal. It's crunchy, off-brand Raisin Bran. And Waffles is over there playing with some of her new toys. Eric and I got her new toys. I can show them to you if you want to. And so you might hear her in this video, and you might see her. If you can hear the little scratchy noises right now, that's her over yonder playing with the toy. So yeah, let's just talk. So what I want to talk about is Disney. Let me start off by saying I love Disney. They are a company that figured it out. And I wish that I could live in Disney World. As it is, I am in Ohio. Come on. I am in Ohio. And I don't get to go to Florida that much to go to Disney World. I wish I could so much. I've been there a handful of times in my life. I wish I could go all the time, because it is really a magical place, and I truly believe it, that they say it's the happiest place on earth. I've never been to California. I've never been to Disneyland. So Disney World's where it's at for me. That is really the closest to Ohio anyway, but it's still a 16-hour drive or a 2-hour flight, and plane tickets are crazy expensive, so not going to Disney World. But with that being said, Eric and I saw The Lion King this past Sunday, the new Lion King. And I don't know how many of you saw it. It was great. There she is. Are you confused? No. She loves her reflection, so she probably just saw herself in the camera and was like, ooh, what's that? Are you... really? You didn't jump up here until I started filming. Stop. Stop. Okay, see you later. Anyway, we saw The Lion King on Sunday, and I don't know how many of you saw it. Excuse me. But I'm gonna rant about Disney for a little bit. I am a theater person, and I like movies, but I've done quite a few shows, theater shows, plays and musicals, and I love theater, and I think I know some stuff about it, and I've been watching movies all my life, so I think I know some stuff about that, and theater has taught me a lot about movies, but in no way, shape, or form am I a critic or anything like that. Like, I don't know everything. I don't know all about... I don't even know everything there is to know about theater. I think I know a lot about it, but I don't know everything. And I don't know everything that it takes to make a movie, because I've never done it. Like, but I have some ideas, and what I'm about to say in this video is just my opinion. It's only what I have observed, and it's not the opinion of a knowledgeable critic or anything like that. It's the opinion of somebody who's just frustrated. So with that being said, we're going to talk about The Lion King, but we're also going to talk about Aladdin, the live action Aladdin, and we're going to talk about Beauty and the Beast and a little bit of Mulan. So let's back up. So we're going to do 3 categories. Let's do the animated movie, and then this is what we're only going to talk about Mulan a little bit, but we're going to do the animated movie, we're going to do the stage musical, the Broadway stage musical, and we're going to do the new live action movie. And we're only talking about Mulan a little bit because it doesn't really fit a Disney made Broadway stage musical category. So I'm just going to touch on that a little bit. But Beauty and the Beast. Okay, so we have the animated movie. And I'm still very tired, so I don't know all the songs off the top of my head. I should, because I freaking love that show. But you have the animated movie that has Belle, where they go bonjour, 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 bonjour. They have that. And then that's the like intro song, right? And then you've got the reprise of that, of I want adventure in the great white somewhere, that one. And then you've got what's after that? Because now I'm thinking of the stage musical. What's after it in the play? You know, you've got those songs. You've got Something There. You've got the Gaston song, Be Our Guest, Beauty and the Beast when they're dancing. You've got those songs, right? Those classic songs that we all know and love from the animated movie. Okay, great. Then they made a stage musical, and it has bonus songs in it. Belle has 2 solos. One is called Home. For those of you who don't know, that she sings right when she gets in her bedroom and the Beast says, "You will join me for dinner. That is not a request." And then he slams the door. And then she sings this beautiful solo called Home. And then later in the show, after the Beast lets her go and she's with her dad, she sings a song called A Change in Me. And that is hands down my favorite female solo in like the theater world. I love that song. That's an audition song for me. If I'm an audition for a show, for a musical, I'm probably gonna sing that song if it fits with like the theme of the show. Anyway, side note. There's also Maison de Lune, where Gaston and LeFou are talking about of locking Maurice away in a nut house and a funny farm. And what else is there? The Beast has 2 solos, If I Can't Love Her and How Long Must This Go On. There's a reprise of Home at the end of the show when Belle comes back and the Beast is like, "You came back," and he's dying. The Belle sings a reprise of Home. There's Human Again, although that was in the bonus, like, deluxe edition of the animated movie. But it's in the play. Belle and Maurice have this adorable father-daughter song towards the beginning of the show. It's just so cute. It's called No Matter What, and then he sings a reprise of it later before he gets attacked by wolves leading into that chase scene. It's just an amazing show that has all this extra music in it, right? And then they announce, I was actually in that show. Let me back up. I was in that show in high school, and I just fell in love with these songs. And then they made a live action movie, or announced they were going to make a live action movie, right? And I said, okay, please, 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 please put Home in there, or A Change in Me, because I love that song, like I just said. And I was also okay with them not putting the stage musical songs in the live action movie, as long as they put bonus songs in there. Like, yes, we have the songs that are like the core ones from the animated movie that we all loved that I listed before. Put those in the live action movie. Great. Okay? But then throw in some extra ones. And then the movie came out. And Belle didn't get another solo, and I was upset by that. But the Beast got a solo called Evermore. However, in the stage musical he had 2. And there was, how I can talk very goodly today. How Does a Moment Last Forever? Maurice's song, which kind of takes the place of the slot of No Matter What, even though it wasn't a duet, it was a solo. Belle reprised How Does a Moment Last Forever when the Beast takes her to that windmill in the past. But even though that was like a little short thing, like, and I know that I'm forgetting one too, but that's just a little bit of bonus music. That's nothing compared to the stage musical. And so it gave me some hope, but only a little bit. Okay? Then we saw Aladdin, the live action Aladdin. Alright, I had to pause there for a second because I'm trying to keep myself from seeing red with how angry I am. Again, this is just my opinions, and I'm only talking about music here. I'm not talking about all of the visual stuff, because seeing Aladdin, the live action Aladdin, and Beauty and the Beast too, the sets were like mind-blowing. Costumes, freaking amazing. Lighting, the makeup job, like breathtakingly beautiful movies to look at. Same with The Lion King. Like, they are all visually just, how do you do that? Like, just mind-blowing. However, they're dropping the ball on music. Aladdin is in the same situation, even worse than Beauty and the Beast when it comes to music. If somebody from Disney is watching this, please call me. We need to talk, because I have a problem, and I am not the only fan that feels this way. You guys are messing it up. Big time. Let's talk about Aladdin. You've got the animated movie. You've got One Jump Ahead, The Little Reprise, The Riff Raff, Street Rat, I Don't Buy That. And then there's that. And then they've got the Friend Like Me. You've got A Whole New World, Prince Ali, the Jafar little reprise of Prince Ali, to say hello to your precious Prince Ali, you know, nothing. And that's fine. Okay? That music is amazing. We all love that music. It's great. It's part of, that's the core music, right? We all know and love that music. Okay? Then you've got the stage musical for Aladdin. And those of you that don't know the stage musical for Aladdin, go get the soundtrack. It's available everywhere that you get music. If you have Apple Music, you can get it on there. I don't know about Spotify and stuff. I don't use that stuff, but it's very easy to listen to it. I listen to it all the time. I have never seen the Aladdin musical. I've never been in it. I want to. It's on my bucket list. But I listen to that soundtrack all the time. And I play it for the kids at work all the time. And they love it. And it's got all of this added music in it. Let me first talk about Proud of Your Boy. So in the stage musical, Aladdin has a song that he sings called Proud of Your Boy. And it is a full-length ballad solo. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but it makes sense to give your title character a solo, right? In the animated movie, he didn't have a solo. He had One Jump Ahead, but that's not a solo, that's a group number. He didn't have a solo that he sings. In the play he does, he sings Proud of Your Boy, and he has 2 reprises of it in the show too. It's just like 3 ballads. That is what makes sense. The animated movie doesn't make sense to me, music-wise, because you have a title character that you're not giving a solo to. What? It just, like, what? And they didn't carry that over into the live action. There's extra music also in the play called A Million Miles Away. That's another duet between Aladdin and Jasmine. They still sing A Whole New World, but they also sing A Million Miles Away when she's in the marketplace and she's in disguise. They sing that. They have all of the regular stuff from the animated movie, but they have these other songs. The Genie and Aladdin have a duet together called Somebody's Got Your Back. It's an amazing friendship song. I freaking love that song. I love singing that. It's so much fun. The Sultan has a little reprise of Prince Ali that leads into Jafar's on the soundtrack. Aladdin has a group of friends and they all sing together. They have a group number together. Actually, they have a couple, I think. And what else? Jasmine has a solo called Beyond These Palace Walls. Beautiful song. It's just all of this music that's not in the animated film and it's only in the stage play. And none of it made it to the live action. Yes, they gave Jasmine a solo called Speechless, and she does one reprise of it. And that is awesome because Naomi Scott has a freaking amazing voice. I loved her since she was in Lemonade Mouth, and that is awesome. And I'm super happy for her that she got a solo because that is what should happen. But what about all this extra music that's in the stage play that they're not putting in the live action? And they didn't even put the same music in it. Just fill the slot with new stuff. But give us bonus stuff. Like you're making a remake of an animated movie. Put in bonus stuff. Put in stuff that's worthy of a remake. Like, it just makes me so mad. And it's the same with The Lion King. You've got the music in the animated Lion King. You got the music in the stage musical of The Lion King, which I have seen that one, by the way. And I have that soundtrack, and that stage musical, extra, wonderful, Swahili, beautiful music didn't make it to the live action movie. You know what they did for bonus music for the live action? They did one song of when grown-up Simba is running back to his kingdom. That is not even sung by a character, it's just a voice singing it. And they did a slight little bitty, super small extension of The Lion Sleeps Tonight. That's actually very cute, but that's it. The rest, they have the core music that's from the animated movie that we all know and love, and The Lion King. They didn't put any extra stuff in there. And bottom line, let me back up. It's not that everything from the stage musical has to make it to the live action. It's that everything that's in the animated movie needs to make it to the live action, plus more. You need to give us extra and build on it. We already know these songs. We know The Circle of Life. We know Hakuna Matata. We know those. Can You Feel the Love Tonight? That's awesome. We can hear them in the animated movie anytime we want. Build on it. Step your game up and give us more music. Disney is pouring all this money into visual stuff. The CGI in The Lion King was phenomenal. I've never seen such realistic CGI animals. Like, we could talk about visual stuff all freaking day. It's visually appealing. I'm talking about music here. Disney needs a talking to. They need to step their game up. I already know that they're going to wreck The Little Mermaid. And it's not going to have any bonus music in it. I can just see it coming. I pray that they don't, because I love The Little Mermaid. I pray that they have extra music in there. But if they don't, I'm just going to be heartbroken. And we'll be back here again for another rant about it if they don't do it. Now let's talk about Mulan. Mulan doesn't even have a vocal score. What are you doing, Disney? There's no Mushu in it either. From what I hear, from what I've been told, Mulan has no singing in it. They have instrumentation. Of course, every movie has background music during the scenes, and they fit the mood of the scenes. There's no vocal score. Reflection, not in the movie. True to Your Heart, not in the movie. I'll Make a Man Out of You, not in the movie. None of these songs are in the movie. And it pisses me off. I'm a music person, and I want that music. And I also want bonus music, because that's what you should be doing for a remake, Disney. And you're not doing it, and you're failing at music, and I want to talk to somebody. about it or beat somebody up, because it's just sad and tragic. And on the topic of these stage musicals having all this bonus music, not everyone gets to go see stage musicals. I haven't seen Aladdin. It was just here, like in October, here in Ohio, at the Ohio Theater in Columbus. And the tickets were like $300 a piece. I don't have $300 to pay for a theater ticket. I wanted to see it. I cried when I didn't get to go see it. But, like, theater's really freaking expensive. Like, how about you take some bonus music and put it in your live action remakes that you're spending all this money on, and give people the chance to hear some bonus content that wasn't in the animated movie. Like, your stage musicals have all this extra music in them, and you want people to buy all these expensive tickets. That's fine. Keep them there if you want to. Write new stuff for the live action, like I've said before. But it just doesn't seem fair to me that they're making these live action movies and they're not putting extra music in them worthy of a remake. And I'm just sad about it, and I'm angry. And some of you are going to say, well, then, Jen, don't go see the live action remakes. Well, I can't do that because I work in a daycare with all these kids that are going, Miss Jen, did you see the live action remake? And I don't want to look like a loser in front of a bunch of 5-year-olds. So, plus I love Disney, like I said, so I'm still going to support them, and I still want to go see the movies because I care. That's why I'm ranting like this. It's because I care. I care about those movies, and I care about what Disney's doing and the live action remakes and everything. Like, I care. These are my childhood that they're remaking, and I care. And this is a lot of passion that I'm saying, that I'm putting into this rant, and I know that I'm rambling and everything, and it's all over the place, and I'm sorry about that, but I'm just, yeah, I'm upset, and I wanted to talk about that this morning to distract me from everything else that I'm worrying about in my life. And thank you for listening, and I appreciate you. And I'm gonna go eat my cereal. I haven't even eaten my cereal. It's just been sitting here turning into mush. So I'm gonna eat my mush and take a shower, and yeah. So I'll probably sing some Disney songs in the shower because that's how much I love Disney, and I love singing in the shower. So I will see you next time, and again, thanks for listening, and